Question. If you were to ever meet me in real life, would you A, freak out, talking about some, oh shit. B, be on some chill shit, talking about some, hey, yo, what's up, Gattor? How you doing, man? Or would you C, not say nothing at all because you like hella nervous? Because I got somebody comment, a female, not concerning, but named Natalie. I'm sorry. I have to call you out. I love you. I love you. You know I'm talking to you because you saw me at the state fair, but you didn't say nothing. So it's like, we're family. So say something, come up to me. I don't care how you come up. I do care how you come up. Don't run up to me, like, cause if you running towards me, that means I'm gonna have to haul ass. Like I don't like nobody I have never met before running up to me. Cause come on, can you think about that? Think about that for a second. You know, you mind your own business, and then you randomly look to like the left, and you see a mother clugger running towards you. What you doing? Oh, best believe I'm hauling that, like, right? But like, we're family, you know. I'm very chill, right? So just come up to me, be like, hey, yo, what's good, man? Or like, cause I've met people, some of y'all. And some of y'all were freaking out, and some of y'all was on some chill stuff, right? And but the ones that like freaked out, they freaked out, but then they chilled right after. So it's like, if you meet me, if you see me in person, what's up? Say something. Say something. Oh man, hey, it's nothing but love. We all family, right? So that's all I wanted to say. Natalie, I love you. I think that's your real name. She commented in the Bean Boozled video that I did. I think so. But yeah, I love you. I understand why you didn't, come up to me, but it's okay. I still love you. I love all of y'all. Let's do this thing. Sup? Yo.
Stoneman SWAT Team. This video is from the events at Stoneman High School. As frightened students wait in the darkened classroom, a SWAT team bursts in, flashlights shining in their faces. As they bear down on the students, the police order them to put their hands in the air and put their phones away. This is where the clip ends as the user follows orders. Still, the short clip of the aftermath shows us a brief glimpse at the fear and terror the students must feel during such an event.
Oh my God, somebody over there shaking. You saw that?
To the right, you can see a student's arms trembling.
Right?
As you can hear fearful utterances as the SWAT team enters. Number 14, Staten Island. When an unknown threat spread like wildfire throughout the Staten Island High School of Susan E. Wagner in Manor Heights, the school went on lockdown in order for police to investigate the matter. As the student video shows, the place then developed into utter chaos.
Oh my God!
As students wondered what was going on, here's what happened. A student overheard another student claiming that there was a gun in the locker room. Once school administrators were alerted to the matter, the place was put on hard lockdown, allowing police to inspect every floor of the building. They came away empty-handed. The threat was never found. The claim was likely just a boast or a fear-mongering tactic. If it was the latter, it worked to incite fear into the students. The video shows the lockdown in action. As the police search for the suspected weapon, parents rushed to the school when they heard about the lockdown in order to pick up their frightened kids, some of whom had no idea where to go during the event.
I do. What you mean you don't know where you going? Oh, best believe, if I got my Adidas on, my Adidas is going to lead me into the right direction. You best believe that. You feel what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm talking about? Right? I am never in a lockdown. Because if I'm, oh my God. If I'm ever in a lockdown or something like this, I'm not going to be stuck And I'm not going to be stuck in that. I don't want to be stuck in that because it's a 50-50 chance that the threat is coming from either inside or right outside the building. My chances of me not getting clucked up is pretty high. Wow, that was weird. It's pretty high. Wow. It's pretty high of me being outside and just hauling ass and not never looking back no more because I'm changing, school districts, of course. Because if you stay inside during the school lockdown, I mean, the threat can be inside. You don't know where the threat is, but if you're inside the school, just saying, you can't really, your space is very limited. On the outside, granted, your space is limited, but you got a lot more space to be bobbing and weaving.
Numerous phone calls were made from these students to warn parents about what was going on, and even to say goodbye should anything awful happen. City Councilman Steve Mateo declared that everyone was safe, and once police cleared the school, students were let out for the day. Number 13. Rio de Janeiro. Caught on video in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh my God.
This event occurred at Escola Municipal by yet again another former student. The man was a 23-year-old who was allowed to enter the school at the beginning of the day by claiming he was invited to give a lecture.
That seems a little sus. That seems really sus. I feel like one of the teachers are in cahoots, or somebody there was just playing some games, because who would just let? No. See, this is why you don't believe everything that everybody that, you don't believe everybody because of stuff like that. Who the hell let this mother clucker in? I blame the people at the front desk. Wow. But I'm not even gonna lie with you. I bet you all of those kids that we just seen run for their lives all had Adidas on. All of them. It could have been, Adidas from like the 80s, 70s. Or now, Doesn't matter what year the Adidas you have on, just so long as you have on Adidas.
That he was armed. He entered a classroom and took the lives of 12 children. This sent the school into lockdown, with teachers...
That should have set the whole state, the whole country. That should have set Rio, the whole place, Brazil, on lockdown. 12 kids, 12 people, 12 humans dead. Oh my God, talking about a lockdown. Lockdown all of Brazil. God, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of kids, man. Come on, yo. This is why you question everybody that comes into your presence. I'm not about to cry, but that's rough. Wow. You need to... 12 kids, yo. Oh my God. Talk about a school lockdown. You need to lock down all of Brazil for that. Oh my gosh, yo. I'm not gonna cry in this video, though. I'm a man up.
Students to hide beneath their desks as they block the doors of their classrooms. The video shows students fleeing as the man launches his attack. They are seen rushing down a hallway and out of the school. Military police sergeant Marcio Alves said that when he arrived at the school, he found the suspect on the second floor exiting a classroom. The man aimed at police, was hit, fell to the ground, and then took his own life. The man had a letter on his person, which declared his mission and asked to be buried next to his adopted mother.
What?
Number 12.
What?
SWAT code red lockdown. Children hiding under their desks. Teachers poised at the door. Clear signs of a school on lockdown. All students and staff awaiting rescue. You can hear the children's whispers and panicked breathing as they are huddled in fear. Screaming is heard outside the classroom door, coupled with shouts from the SWAT team.
That is so scary.
This is becoming an all too familiar scene in this video of a SWAT team entering the classroom during a code red lockdown at a school in Illinois paints the picture of what it's like to be in the student's position, bracing oneself for horrors beyond our comprehension. Number 11, Stoneman SWAT Team Part 2. Yet another video of the Parkland events has surfaced, and this one again shows a SWAT team entering a classroom to release the students. The group is seen sitting in a corner of the classroom. A commotion is heard outside, and the teacher rushes to the door, likely to open it for the SWAT team. Once they enter, the students can be heard shouting, "Please help us," and the teacher tries to quiet everyone down to hear orders from the police. That's when one of the officers asks the first 10 people to stand up, and failing to listen, everyone gets up in a rush to get out as quickly as possible. You can't blame them. Going through what they had, panicking is understandable. Number 10, Ocala's Forest High School. This intense body cam video shows Sky Boucher, a 19-year-old former student of Forest High School in Ocala, Florida, being held as a suspect. Face down on the ground, he answers the officer's questions while the tape rolls. Boucher was charged when he entered the school with a guitar case, concealing a sawed-off shotgun. Boucher stopped by...
Oh, word. That's what we doing. What the hell? Y'all, wow. You saw that, right? You saw that, right? Oh my... Come... Ah... This is what I'm talking about. This is the bullshit I am talking about. You saw old dude, right? Hauling ass up the steps. And I know he doesn't look like he belonged there, right? You saw old dude hauling ass up the steps. Meanwhile, somebody that works there, the face is blurred out, but that's probably a teacher or a counselor or somebody that works there, or some, not even that. It could be somebody that just goes to the school, whether it's a worker or a student, right? You see somebody, a man, hauling ass in a high school up the steps. You're not gonna do nothing about it? Really? You just gonna act all nonchalant? You're never gonna think about hauling ass right out the door. See, I'm getting like emotional, like low key, and I'm getting nervous, and I'm feeling a lot of ways right now, because how do you just act all nonchalant with a person, a guy, man, an adult hauling ass in a high school? That's already suspect. That's already sus. Right. But this is my thing. At least in my high school, well, I went to 2 high schools. In both high schools, you running in the hallways of a high school, that's a no-no. At least, well, to 2 high schools I went to, you running in the hallways all over high school, like you running, that's a no-no, you know? Now, I don't know if that's every high school, but like, yo. Lets me know. The person with the blurred face lets me know that he's about that bullshit, that he's playing. Because best believe, if I was in his shoes and I was in that high school and I seen a mother clucker, guy, man, an adult hauling ass up the steps in a high school with a suspicion, even though it's a guitar case, you still running like that? I would have, man. I would have thought about something ain't right. Something. I don't mean, dog. And that's also what I'm talking about. We're missing the signs. We're missing the red flags. Like, what the hell are we doing, yo? Like, wow, that's crazy, yo. He's acting all nonchalant. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Bathroom to put on a tactical vest and gloves. Then he went to a classroom and fired one round through the door, leaving a single student hurt. Boucher apologized to the student he shot, saying it doesn't make it better anyway, and he was right, it doesn't get better. The sheriff's office stated that the suspect confessed to investigators that he planned to commit a worse event on April 13th, but didn't follow through. Boucher made the purchase from a private online seller. Shortly after what happened in Parkland, Florida, he saw doing this as his only way out of his rough home life. Luckily, the sheriff's deputy blocked things from getting worse. He just so happened to be a resource officer at Forest High School and managed to arrest Boucher without further incident. Number 9. In hiding. In this video, you can see students hiding beneath their desks in a darkened classroom as the teacher explains what to do. About 4 minutes into the video, a female voice is heard over the intercom, requesting that whoever has a student by the name of Jacob Peterson should email them immediately so they can come get him.
We're in need of Jacob Patterson. Jacob, do not exit the classroom, but the teacher who has Jacob Patterson in his room, please email Lori immediately so that we can come and get Jacob for you.
Oh, so this is Jacob's fault. This is Jacob's fault. Oh, Jacob. Jacob. Oh, Jacob. That's you. Okay, you think this shit a game. Okay. This is Jacob. Jacob. Come on, Jacob. I'm gonna need you to go out there. Okay? Please. Just go right out there and do that email. Come on, because yo, Jake, shut the hell up. If I get clucked up, shut up. Let me talk. If I get clucked up because of you, that's your ass. Go out there. You got, hey, if you don't go out there, I'm gonna force your ass out there. Go ahead, Jake. If you don't go out there, I'm gonna force you out there. Come on, Jake. Oh, okay. Get, there you go. Hey, go ahead. Go. Hey, Adam. I know that's your man's, but not right now. That is not true. That's nobody's man's. Jacob is nobody's man's. Ashley.
Cryptic message is heard. Another announcement is made a minute later, ordering everyone to remain in their rooms. The announcer also says they are not letting anyone into or off of the campus. Another minute later, and the announcer declares the lockdown is over, saying students and staff are now safe to move around campus.
Safe my ass.
Again, the school and or the purpose of this lockdown was not detailed in the YouTube video, but this serves as another illustration of what just such an event feels like from the perspective of a scared student. Number 8, intruder or student. Still, with all the precautionary measures in schools, sometimes these measures are not enough. Sometimes the bad guys break through.
Who the hell is that?
The school might go into lockdown because of it. That's what happened at Kentwood High School in December of 2014, when a suspect fled police custody and sought refuge at a nearby high school. The man was handcuffed, and when the school went into lockdown, as police searched for him, he was mistaken for a student and played.
See. I feel like we're in a day and age, right? I don't know when this video what took place, but I feel like nowadays, after every student enters the school, right, like for the day, I feel like the school should just go on lockdown. Like after every single student is already inside the school building for the day, right? When the last person enters the school, everything locks. Everything locks. You know, nobody goes in, nobody goes out. You know, until school is over, then that's when the doors, everything unlocks, and y'all can go ahead about your business, because that shit should have never happened. And I feel like the person that's monitoring, don't know how to say the fucking word. Monitoring. I feel like the person that's watching the cameras, right, is playing games, is clucking up, because you saw this mother clucker run, just running, right, very close to the school and around the school until, you know, he or she found an entrance, and then bow, that person got in. I know you saw the mother clucker running, you know, around the school, and whole time you should have did something about that. Like, a person running around a school is already, that's sus as hell. You know, that's really sus. So I feel like the person watching the cameras was clocking up. And that person got in the school way, way too easily. There needs to be changes ASAP. Because that person shouldn't have gotten into the school with like such ease.
In an office along with two
Oh,
female
wow.
students.
Okay.
Well, it might sound a bit crazy, mistaking a runaway suspect who just happens to be handcuffed for a student. The escapee was only 19 and actually used to be a Kentwood student, so he knew exactly where he was going when he fled the cops. The video shows the suspect running onto the campus, and when inside the building, he attempts to remove his jacket as he runs. He is later seen in surveillance video racing down the hallways of the school. Once there, he told the two female students inside that the school was on lockdown because of him. He asked that they phone his mom up for him. 3 more students were soon pulled into the office, and although the suspect was with them for upwards of 10 minutes, he never threatened or intimidated them. Instead, he told them what was going on and asked them for help. Number 7, not a drill. Manic Jordan published this video of her school lockdown in February of 2017, writing, "So when we were about to leave, the announcement went off and it said, 'This is not a drill, we're in lockdown.'" In the video, you can see the student is sitting under her desk, filming the incident, awaiting directions on what to do next. As many in the comments wrote, the teacher in this video is particularly impressive, being completely calming and protective of the students, telling them she will go down before letting the intruders get at them. One commenter, Cheryl Battle, wrote, "This is the lady that you want to be with when this happens. I couldn't agree more." Number 6, locked outside.
She's a complete opposite of me. See, that's why I can't be no teacher. That's why I can't be no security guard. That's why I can't be a protector. Because if something pop off, if something happen, I'll be the first one out. Cluck everybody else. Like, I love you, kind of, not really, somewhat, 1%, if that. But if something pop off, like every type of person for themselves, you know. I'm sorry if that makes me a bad person, but like, I can't do it. You know, I'm glad we have people like this, teachers like this, that would put themselves before the kids. But like, personally, me, I can't do that. I can't. Cause I'll be the first. Let something pop off. Bet you, I guarantee you, I'll be the first one to haul ass right out the building and never look back. Sorry, not sorry. That's just who I am. I can't change that. And even if I do change that, some way, somehow down the road, I'm gonna go back to my old ways. That's just how it is. Wow, that makes me a bad person. I'm sorry.
And 100 published this video in February of 2013, writing, "I was outside of my school when this was happening." As he narrates in his video, he was sitting in his car outside his school when he saw police charging in. Police sirens can be heard in the background as the armed officers enter the school.
There's like 20 cop cars here.
The uploader.
So you should get the hell out of there, don't you think? It looks like somebody's in the driver's seat. What the hell are y'all still doing? 20 cop cars? He said it looks like 20. It looks like 20 cop. That's a lot of cop cars, which means you're in a clucked up situation. Which also means you should get the hell out of there. What are you still doing there? Come on, man. Come on, kid. Like what? Go. You shouldn't be there. If it looks like it's 20 cop cars, don't you think you should not be there? Don't you think something is about to go down or already went down? Don't you think you should not be there?
It's likely that another student brought a weapon to school, which wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination, as a dozen or so cop cars can be seen in the area. Although it's not stated what school this is or what could have been going down to invite all these armed police to rush in, it's certain that this kid was not going back to school that day. Number 5, Sarah High School. When a bang was heard near the Sarah High School campus, the school was placed on lockdown. It's believed that this was related to 2 people who were seen taking copper wire from a construction site to the north side of the campus, prompting a witness to report the incident to the school, who called police. In the video, the students can be seen chatting and wrestling around a darkened room, loud as can be. They don't seem to be afraid of the circumstances
I am.
or of being in a state of lockdown. While some students tell others to hush up, there is talking at a loud volume throughout the video. Luckily, no one was harmed in the making of this video or during the lockdown. The suspects fled the scene when police arrived and managed to escape without capture, after which the lockdown was lifted. Although this could have ended much more poorly, this 17-minute video might serve future students as a cautionary tale of what not to do in the event of a lockdown. Number 4.
See, but the thing about this story is, like number 3, he said that somebody saw 2 guys with some cables or something. So you saw 2 guys being real sus. You saw them acting real sus, but you didn't do nothing about it. Okay. You got it.
Hard lockdown. What happens when your school is placed on hard lockdown? Watch this and you'll see. The video, published by Chase G in September of 2016, starts off with an announcement of the hard lockdown over the intercom.
On hard lockdown and to check the hall for students. Lock your doors. Safeguard the students and remain secured in your room.
Okay.
During the announcement, the teacher calmly tells some of the students to get up and move their desks. Then, in an orderly fashion, the students are asked to move to the far tables and the lights are turned out. The students wait in silence for what happens next. In a low voice, the teacher explains the evacuation plan to the students if they are called to evacuate. While the video isn't as high intensity as some of the others in this list, it demonstrates what children as young as these kids are must worry about in present-day America. Number 3, drop to the ground. This video shows what it's like to be burst in on by police. Although the video cuts out for most of the 37 seconds of the recording, the audio is frightening enough.
That is so scary. Oh my God.
As the video begins, you see children hiding behind a desk or table turned on its side, likely a barricade from whatever or whomever lies beyond. Then the video goes dark as police enter the classroom and order everyone to show their hands. This is when the camera is dropped. Still, even without video, you can vividly imagine armed police busting in, dressed in black, ordering everyone to drop to the ground. You can hear a scuffle as police overturn things, although you cannot see what is happening. The events that led to this is a mystery, as the video doesn't describe it in detail, but whatever it was, it's safe to say it wasn't pretty. Number 2, Manchester. Sukai Wolf published this lockdown video in September of 2017. At the beginning of the video, an alarm is sounding off, and the students can be seen hiding under their desks. While the details of this lockdown were not posted in the video, it is believed to have occurred at Swinton High School in Manchester.
That's a big-ass high school.
It was there that a 16-year-old boy was arrested on September 22nd, 2017. The same day the video was posted, the boy was arrested after a 17-year-old was knifed and rushed to a nearby hospital. The suspect was later taken into custody at the school. Chief Inspector Glenn Jones gave a statement saying, "It is only fortunate that his injuries are not considered to be life-threatening. I know that this news will cause concern to people living in the area, particularly people with children at the school." Jones went on to reassure the community that a full investigation had been launched, and the school was cooperating with the investigation. The short video is alarming, as you can imagine what must be going through these children's heads as they await further instruction. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new video we upload every Tuesday. Number 1,
Tuesday.
Parkland. This video shows the horrific events that occurred on February 14th, 2018, unfolding in the drama department, just after 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz was on the other side of the doors. Cruz had been suspended, but was dropped off at the school by an Uber in the afternoon. He was wearing a backpack and carrying a duffel bag when a staff member saw him striding.
Oh, woo! I just got my clucking chills. Like, Can you imagine the Uber driver hearing about this after the fact? Can you imagine what he must have felt? Because I guarantee you, because I'm a y'all already know. If you don't know, I'm a great people's person, and I pick up people's vibes and whatnot. So if I was the Uber driver and I picked up old dude right with the duffel bag, I would have felt something. I don't know what exactly, but I would have felt something, and I probably would have known that something was off. And I know sure as hell it's not me that's off. So naturally, it had to be the old dude in the back seat. So if I would have felt all that, and I would have felt them negative vibes coming off of him, right? I would have been like, "Hey, yo, bro, you gotta, sorry. You gotta get off. Like at the moment, yeah, he never would have made it to the school. Well, at least not with me, because I would have dropped him off well in advance. I probably would have dropped him off a couple seconds or a couple minutes after he was already in my car. Yeah, because can you imagine what the Uber driver must have felt after the fact? Like he must have, oh my God, he must have felt some type of way, because he probably could have stopped it, you know. But I talk about minding your own business, but like, I mean, you gotta know when to mind your business, and then when to know something is up, or when to catch certain things, or catch those red flags or those signs. Because I'm telling you, if I was an Uber driver, I would have felt something.
Purposefully towards Building 12 and alerted a colleague via radio. A code red lockdown was activated when a staff member heard the gunfire. In the video, you can see students huddled with their teacher in a dark corner of the room, perhaps a closet, as police enter. After they break through the classroom's door window to gain access, you can hear the teacher telling her students to relax, breathe, and follow police's instructions.
Relax, everybody. Relax. This is the police. Put your hands up and just calm. As calm as you can.
They enter drawn as the students are told to put their hands up and get down on the floor.
Look, everyone on the floor! Everyone on the floor! On the floor!
The SWAT team was likely searching for Cruz, but when they entered the school that day, he was long gone. No motive has been put forth by police or prosecutors, but Cruz's pattern of disciplinary issues and unnerving behavior warranted investigation. Meanwhile, Cruz will now most likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
I personally have never been through or witnessed a real school lockdown. Like the two high schools that I've been to, we've had like a drill or practice, but never actually, like for real, been through a school lockdown. Oh my God. And even like during like the practices, I felt like that was kind of scary too. It's like, I'm sorry for anybody that's in school right now, or that has witnessed a real school lockdown, because I can only imagine how that would go and how you're feeling at that moment, because it's scary. You know, I was scared watching these videos. I was scared for the kids. But because I know there's schools out there that would either have a real school lockdown every once in a while, or there's schools out there that have real school lockdowns unfortunately on a regular basis, or just like, you know, happen way too much. You know, I know there's schools out there that you know, have school lockdowns every once in a blue moon. I know there's people out there that probably have never witnessed or experienced a real school lockdown. And I hope you don't. But that's just... And again, I'm so sorry for anybody that has ever witnessed a school lockdown in person, at their high school, at their elementary school, middle school, a school just in general. Oh my God, that's... Let me know if you ever just let me know if you ever experienced a real school lockdown. Don't tell me exactly what happened, not unless you want to, but in the comment section below, if you comment below if you ever experienced a real school lockdown, because I never did. I've always done a drill, I've always done practice, but never the real deal. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh, and the one that took that took the cake, the one that had the cherry on top, was the lockdown with the guy that killed 12 kids. Nope, stop. Wow. Yeah. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.